Hello, my lords and ladies. Welcome back. Our time at Immenruth has resumed. Welcome back to Manor Lord. So, last episode was a good one, man. We faced our first combat. We won in a convincing fashion, but I gotta be honest with you, I think our battle here at home is much more pressing, all right? Things have been going well. We're growing. We're unlocking new things. We've got great production lines and things happening, but the food is the worst it's ever been. Look at that. 1 month of extra food. We're in trouble. I don't know what else to say. I think we've kind of outgrown what we currently have. Obviously, we have the berry bushes here. I'm going to put another person on berry collecting just to start things off. We've got the berry bushes. Springtime, we're going to be able to grab some of those. We have this hunting ground over here, which obviously is not going well for us. I don't want anybody on that, and it looks like we're having some population issues, so we're going to bring that back up to 10. Yeah, we've got berry, and we've got hunting. We also have our fields, which we're trying to get working. How many people do we have in the farmhouse? We've got a couple extra hands. I'm going to put at least 2 more people on this. We're going to try to get these fields ready. We're currently planting wheat in each of these. These we're fallowing, so they're going to be better off the next year. I honestly kind of want to do... Let's try like another little field. Let me check the... I want barley. Ugh, barley's not looking great, but we could do like a small barley field here, I feel like. Just a little itty-bitty, teeny-tiny one. It's not going to give us a ton, but that's going to allow us to get what we need to be able to make ale for the ale house so we can stop importing that. Yeah, we need food, and there's a couple options. We can start planting, which we're working on, but we need a quicker answer than that. We could start going into our trading post and we could purchase food, but it's very expensive. If we take a look at food here, dude, it's 13 for 1 thing of honey, 12 for a thing of meat, 13 for berries. Not gonna work there. Speaking of honey, do we have somebody on that? Let's throw somebody on that. The answer I think we have right now, and I don't know if I love it, but I think it's gotta be done, is the berry bush and this right here. I think we're gonna take Nuslo. I mean, he's been moving. He's been taking regions and things, so I think it's time for us to go. I think it's time for us to rally the troops. I think we need to stake a claim for what we want. So I'm going to put our archers out here. I really hope they're going to survive. Good luck, men. We've got 36 guys. We're going to go take on this bandit camp over here. We're going to try to earn some power, and if we're at 1,000 power, we can lay claim to the region here with influence. So we're going to try to... We're going to try to do this, man. We got to go on the offensive. We got the taste of blood in our mouth, and now we're hungry for it, baby. All right, so let's grab our men. Let's get them in a nice little lineup here. I don't know how wide we want to go. Maybe keep it nice and tight, 3 rows deep. And we're going to start marching across, and we're going to go take on the brigands over here and Nuslo. And I think if we defeat them, we'll be able to take their stuff, and we should be able to lay claim to this land, and we can start working on... the animals here. We should try to move pretty quickly. We should try to take this and then try to take this. I'm worried he's going to take this and bridge the gap, and then obviously it's going to make it kind of difficult for us. But all right, here we go. I'm gonna fast forward this. Our men are marching across. I love it. Think of the women, the children, the families. We must feed them, men. We march into battle as one brave soul. We are going to go take Nuslo to the west, and we are going to add it to our region. It's going to be great. And, I mean, a lot of trees and stuff over there. Where is it? It's over here. Lots of trees, so we could set up, like, more wood cutting and stuff over here. It's got a good stone deposit. We don't really use all that much stone. Berry deposit. Shoot. These guys aren't going to beat us there, are they? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, wait. What? Oh, they're going after him, too. I want to defeat him. Oh, they went to us. Let's go. Let's go. Take him down. Take him down. Come on, baby. Are they dead? They're dead. Get him here. Beat him. Beat him. Beat him. Beat him. Beat him. Take the camp. Take the camp. Take the camp. Take the camp. We aren't fighting these guys, I don't think. I think we're friendly with these guys. Hold on. Let me see. When searching through enemy belongings, you find a stash of goods. They could send your people. They could be sent to your people who surely need them, though it's your right to keep it. So we can send it to our town, which is going to get us like regional wealth. Or they can send it to our treasury. I think we want treasury. I'm going to take the treasury. Don't fight these guys. We're friendly. Got another new message. I'm going to say treasury again. Dude, what? So we got a bunch of money in our treasury and we've got influence, so we're gonna be able to lay claim to this. Hold on, I'm gonna send my guys home. We need our guys back at home to start working and tending to the fields and stuff like that. Do we want this or do we want this? I feel like we want this. This is a source of food. This is a really good, rich deposit source of food. I feel like that's the direction we want to go. This one has the rich clay, as well as the rich stone. So we're trading clay for food. We have clay next to our house. 156 clay in there. Okay, so we're not... I mean... I feel like we want this. I'm going to take Nuslo. All right, can I think we need to get these guys back across, then we can disband them, we can get out of war mode, and we're going to be able to lay claim to this this region. That's what I'm talking about. We got people moving in. Once these guys are all home, we can disband them. We're good to go. And Nuslo, do we want to... I'm nervous, but I think it's the right call. I think the food is the biggest thing. Claim it with influence, baby. Press a claim towards this region. Okay. So I think now these guys have the ability to, like, veto that. I don't think the Outlaws can, but I think he can veto it and he can decide, hey, we're going to go to war. I don't think he's going to, though. I feel like we're on pretty good... Give away rights to a disputed region. Declare surprise war. I don't know. I feel like we're in good shape here. As long as he doesn't start a war, because we're not going to be able to deal with that, dude. We need a little bit more time to grow. What is this here? Bodies need burial. Villagers required to be buried on hallowed ground of the church, while raiders may be dumped into the corpse pit. Make sure you have a family assigned to it. Where it... Oh, this is from our fight? Dude, we've got a bunch of bodies laying out front. Okay, I'm down. Let's build a corpse pit. I remember seeing this. Was it next to the church? Corpse pit. Not all deserve to be buried on consecrated ground. Use this to get rid of any raider corpses quickly. Workers become grave diggers. I mean, we could put it literally right on top of them. I say we did. Right at the very entrance to our village. Listen, if you're coming around here, you're walking by the corpse pit. Messages are being sent. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so we're going to build that. We've got one unassigned family. We're claiming Nuslo. Really hope we're going to be able to make that work. We've got 2 months of food now, so it seems like our berries... Is that what we're doing here? Where's our food at? We've got berries and eggs. That's... Wow. Okay. Things are not... It's really rough. I'm not going to lie to you. How the fields fared while we went out there. We had a bunch of sowing done. 83%, so it's not going to be a full 63%. No sowing on the barley, unfortunately. We're going to see if eventually that gets there, but it might not. Okay. What are we currently trading for? Because I feel like we're losing a lot of money quickly. I think it might be the malt. Yeah. We kind of need that, though, because we need to keep making ale. We don't really have a choice. Construction is finished on the corpse pit. So we got a giant pit here. We're going to assign a family to that. They're going to become grave diggers. And they are going to put away all of these corpses in a giant pit just outside of our home. 8 months of fuel, 2 months of food. One thing I feel like we could do we have 38 iron slabs and 121 iron ore. We probably could take the iron guy off the mining pit. I mean, we could leave him on there for now, but we have a lot of iron. I don't know how much more we're gonna need. I kind of feel like we need more people on the berries. Why are the berries... I feel like we're not taking that many berries. We got 4 berries now. Okay. So they're out there. They're working on it. We took 4 out of 120, but I feel like, yeah, let's take him off of mining and we're gonna put him on berries. Let's just absolutely stockpile as many berries as possible. And then as soon as we know that this is taken, we can see about starting up a new region over here. Again, I don't want to move too fast, but I do feel like that's smart. Oh my gosh, dude, this is so cool. This angle. So we're kind of up on a hill. This is going to be our main town. This is going to be like the main industry, everything else. We're going to have some farming here. I'm trying to think of like Nuslo, definitely a lot of wood stuff. Definitely some hunting, and then maybe, I mean, we could set up mining. We could set up, like, possibly some farming out in the things. I guess we could, we don't have access to it yet. We can't build anything. I want to say, oh, we can, actually. Just kidding. So there's flax, barley, Rye. We can grow some rye out here. Emmer. Some decent underground water layers. Honestly, not that great. Could set up camp near the animals, or do we want to be more towards the middle? Probably more towards the middle, like in here. Maybe we want to keep it close. We could we had some stuff stolen by bandits. Where are the bandits at? Honestly, taking out the bandits was well worth it for all the influence and everything. I don't see any oh, there's one over here. We could send out a group to go take on some more outlaws, because that worked out very well for us. I might consider that. If we get in a good spot where we have enough food and we're feeling a bit more confident, obviously we don't want to do anything too crazy. We want to make sure we're ready for winter and stuff. And if we lay claim to this, I do think we could have been going out after bandits a bit more aggressively. I didn't realize you got so much money and everything else from it. All right, I'm going to fast forward this. We're going to keep an eye on Nuzlocke. Come on, baby. Show me the money. Let's go. Come on, baby. Don't go to war. If we go to war, it might be game over. I gotta be honest. Generic storage full. That's always on the saw pit. I have seen some people say we should do a second saw pit. I think we're okay for right now. Putting the guaranteed livestock on it was nice, but I do feel like eventually we could take care of that. I feel like we have plenty of money. We could lift the tax. Let's lift the tax. Let's try to I'm going to leave our tithe up there. I don't know if we need to put a family on the church. Is that why we aren't getting money from our tithe? I'm not 100% on that. But if we lift our tax and we clean those bodies, our approval rating is going to shoot upwards, and then we're going to be able to hopefully attract some more people. Region claim, Nuzlocke. You can quickly cycle between your commanded regions by pressing T. Oh my goodness, dude. All right, so look at this. Look at the map. Red's making a bit of a comeback. I wouldn't call it a comeback yet, but we are kind of getting it done a little bit. All right. First things first. Again, food is the #1 thing for us. I feel like our town should be somewhat near the middle. I think we can make mules and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna put our town. This is kind of the perfect area. That's just so far away from the animals. Let me see the underground water again. Shoot, dude. I might start town here. I'm gonna start our town here. Kind of in the middle, kind of cheating towards the other side. Yeah. All right. So we're going to go in. We're going to construct. I think it's here. The settlers camp. Placed on empty claimed territory in order to settle it. Grants base starting supplies and 5 starting families. So welcome home. I guess we could put them on this side of the road to start things off. Oh my gosh, dude. Modest start. 20 bread, 20 timber, 20 stone, 10 tools, and $250 to be able to do that. Boom. All right. Region has been settled. We are official settlers of Nuzlocke. So what do we want to do first? I feel like, obviously, housing. I think wood collecting, actually, might be the #1 thing. And this is coming perfectly because it's April, so we don't have to worry about the cold or anything. We can be homeless for a little bit. So I'm going to put that there. Obviously, we need a well. Let's work on a well. Well is going to go just on the side of town over here, so we can start getting to work on that. Why are we not oh, we're paused. That's why we're not working. Okay. We even have a hitching post with an ox. That's what I'm talking about. So we need a wood thing. I'm going to say, oh gosh, this is crazy. This is like starting all the way from scratch. Maybe a saw pit. We're going to need planks. Do we want to worry about these first? I think the logging camp comes first. That's crazy. Okay. So yeah, I obviously want to focus all of our energy on this town, but this is going to give us something else to manage here. I almost don't want this to get too big too fast. I want this to be supplemental. I feel like we should have branches where like this one is focusing on the hunting, this one focuses on the mining, this one focuses on whatever else, and then eventually we're going to have to take it to him. We need to start claiming territories quickly, otherwise we're going to be in trouble. We don't want to get caught out with 2 versus 5 territories. So we've got that. I'm going to say probably a hunting camp, actually. Let's get a hunting camp, and we're going to put that, we don't want to cause migration. We're going to put that out there. Do we want to put it next to it, or do we want to put it in town? I assume we want to put it next to it. I'll put it down here. It's obviously very close. So we've got that there. This is crazy. So everything over here is different from what we have over in the other region. Oh my gosh. But we can share stuff. So there's I think it's under trade or something. I definitely saw it before. Logging camp has been completed. We're going to assign a couple, I'll say 3 families to that. Let's just start getting as many of these as possible. Where is it? I know I've 100% seen it too. Oh, it's this. Pack station. Use this building to set up a barter connection, allowing you to send and receive goods between this and another region in your command. Employ mules for transport up to 20 goods per trip. So we should honestly think about setting that up over here because we have more room and stuff. We could put this next to our trading post. Let's try this out. I don't really know how it works. I would assume we would probably want it close to the main road. We're going to set up a pack station, but we need somebody to come work on that. So there we go. How are we looking on food? We got 3 months of fuel now. We're working on those berries. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Fuel is still going up. Dude, I'm like kind of panicking now because we have 2 livelihoods that we have to worry about. Waldebrand is being claimed. Oh, shoot, dude. I knew it. I knew he was going to go for it. You son of a gun. Oh, I mean, I don't think we should have claimed that. I think that's okay. I mean, there's a rich iron deposit over here. Rich clay deposit over there. We could try to take this next. I definitely want to go fight those bandit camps. Just kidding. He's going to fight them first. Shoot, we should have been focusing on the bandit camps. We should have been fighting a little bit earlier, but it's going to be okay. Everyone loves a comeback story, baby. He did have a head start, if you want me to be honest, and he also knows what he's doing, so we'll survive. I'm not too worried about it. Of course, here, I mean, we got to get all the basics down, so we're going to need a granary to be able to store our food. We're going to need a storehouse to be able to store our materials. So let's get both of those going. And then, of course, we're going to have to get the what's it called going. Houses. There's homelessness here. But we're going to be okay. We want to start expanding. We can bring more people. And I think... Oh, this restarts everything? Interesting. I wish I would have known that. So, like, I feel like this should be a skinning trapping region, and then we could go into farming in our other region, and then somebody else could work on trade routes. So as we rebuild cities, we get more action. Okay, that makes sense. So in our other region, we should have just chosen farming from the start and focused on that instead of getting this and this and this. That's unfortunate. Okay, looking back, we would have been better off. I feel like this one I want to make a little bit prettier too. We're gonna kind of have some fun with this. This is going to be like our town center. I'm going to have it come out here and like curve. Maybe a little bit longer. Do like a cool little, maybe like right here. Like a little curvy thing, and then we can build some houses along those curves. I mean, it's not necessarily efficient, but just to kind of mix things up a little bit. You know what I mean? We can make look a little special, a little different. Our hunting camp was completed, so we're going to assign probably 2 families to this. We're going to leave the thing at 10, but this is a rich deposit, so we should see a lot of animals coming in here. So yeah, this is going to be mainly wood and food. Wood and animals that we're going to be working on. This is going to be mainly farming going forward. We've wasted a few skill points in the process, but that's going to be okay. Pack station has been completed, so we're going to have to we're going to order a mule. That's going to cost us 25, so we can do that. Barter partner Nuzlo. Barter receive, barter send, barter receive. Barter, we want to receive meat? Both regions must offer something to barter to work. I have to give them something? What if I don't want to give them something? Herbs? We don't really use a lot of herbs. Barter value 1. When moving things between regions, the exchange value of goods needs to match. For instance, if you exchange iron at, say, 14 silver per unit for firewood at 7 per unit, the barter value is 2x. You get 2 firewood for every iron. Why do we I just want them to send me meat. We have a bunch of herbs, right? I'm pretty sure this forager hut gets a bunch of herbs. Why does it say Nuzlo up top? I want to look at where are herbs at. What's something that we have a lot of that we don't necessarily need? We have 7 herbs there. See, I don't that's not a lot. Nuzlo is running out of food already. We're gonna have to get them set up. Let's go ahead. Should we pause the building? I'm I'm gonna pause it for now. We don't want them to send us meat until they're in a good spot. We just need them to get to hunting a little bit better. Okay. Let's get these plots built. I feel bad that you guys are homeless out here in the rain. We're at a 50% approval rating, so it's not the worst thing in the world. But yeah, we need to focus on getting meat going. Okay, here in our farmhouse, we don't need to do anything until the crops are being processed. So wheat is in 121 days, so is barley. So I'm going to say let's take everyone off of this and we can put them back out into the world. So we should put an extra person on our forager hut. We're going to have 4 people on that, just grabbing as many berries as physically possible throughout this spring season. Dude, it's going to be so nice when we have malt that we can use. Oh, actually, speaking of which, we should build the malt house. We're going to put that over next to our farm. So if we have the barley from the field at the end of this season, we're going to be able to go and put that in the malt house. Malt house here. Workers use barley to produce malt. Needs to be refueled once per month. Okay, so malt house, we could put this next to the farmhouse, or really, we should probably put it just right next to the malt field. Just directly across from it. So we can get that going. I'm going to make that a high priority, and then we're going to be able to make malt. So we're going to be able to stop importing this. We're way overpaying for it, and that's where a lot of our money is going, to be able to make malt, to be able to make the ale for the brewery. We've got 10 ales right now. Let's actually, I think we can probably calm down on buying malt. I'm going to turn malt import off, no trade. We were paying 14 per malt. So now we're going to have malt from our field. I hope it's going to be enough. Obviously, this field isn't the best currently, but it's getting there. Okay, storehouse at Nuslow was made. We're going to want to apply somebody there, and then we want somebody to make the granary, and we're going to have a space for food. How's the hunting camp doing? Looks like we've got 2 meat and 2 hides. We've got this rich deposit out here, so they're going to be working hard. I like that. Hopefully they can work a little bit quicker. This is crazy, dude. This is just like the very beginning all over again. Like everything we did wrong, we can fix. I don't even know half the battle there. Again, I don't want to turn this into a busy metropolis. We're still going to focus on making this our baby, but it's hopefully going to be helpful. It seems like the barter thing actually kind of stinks. We might, I don't know. I thought we were going to have something going with them sending us meat, but we have nothing to send them back. The thing we're going to have the most of is like wheat and flour and stuff, which is, maybe we could send them just plain flour and they'll just have nothing to do with it. I think my number one thing is we should have started attacking bandit camps more. I'm trying to look out and see if there are any other bandit camps. We need to get claims on these territories, so we're going to have to get influence to be able to do that. Claim with influence. I think I'm going to start building some houses over here. Let's give these people a place to live. Obviously going to be very important, so we can start setting up some burgage plots. Probably want to make them big ones so that we have space to be able to extend the backyards if we want. Not going to have them perfect, so there's 4. We can put another one kind of like this. I really like... Oh, that's interesting. I like how these are going to be uneven. I like that it's not going to be perfect. Like this is our bustling city metropolis that's all perfect, jagged lines and stuff. I do want to add some various stuff with the fields out there, but yeah, this is just going to be like a little village. So we're going to set all those up, and then I feel like the last thing we're definitely going to want is the fire woodcutters lodge. Should probably just put this. Let's set up a road that goes here. I guess just kind of straight along here. And then we could put the woodcutter's lodge right next to it, so it's attached to it. Beautiful. Again, it's not going to be perfect. It's going to be kind of jagged and stuff. It's actually kind of fun. I like having a little project that we're going to be working on here. Log cutter camp. We've got a lot of timber. Construction is finished on the malt house. That's exciting. So we're going to be able to turn our barley into malt to be able to turn it into ale, but we're not ready for that yet. We're still a few months away, 105 days away. How are we looking on food over here? Looks like we're doing better. 4 months of food. We're starting to tap into these berry deposits, but we're doing all right. We should probably... We've got a lot of people not doing anything here. Timber and planks are looking good. We could start getting some more timber. I'm going to put somebody on the hunting camp. Let's get some more of that. I'm going to be a little bit crazy. I'm going to put... Where's our biggest? Maybe over here, actually. I'm going to put a road out here. That's really far away from town. Maybe we put it out here. I'm going to put it all the way out here. We're going to put a new logging camp. And we're going to put a saw pit out here. And we're just going to kind of see what happens if we have those going. We're getting food. We just want to keep getting as many supplies as possible. Obviously, planks are always going to be important. How are we looking on armor stuff? We could probably start making some small shields, honestly. We've got Joiner. He has been making the large shields for the longest time. So let's start making some small shields. That's going to take less planks. It's also going to outfit more soldiers. I wouldn't mind teaching our blacksmith how to make other items. We could make some spear. Let's start making spears or pole arms. We need to make some money. We have a decent amount of money. That's the thing, though, because we were selling the long shields and we're selling the war bows. But let's start stocking up. I'm going to go to 40 on everything. Let's start stocking up so we can fund an army if we need to, and then we're going to start selling more stuff. I don't think we're going to be able to buy the helmets and the plate armor and the stuff like that, so I feel like let's make as much money as we can with what we have, and then we can just buy that stuff for way overpriced. Houses are going up here in Nuzlocke, looking nice. That's what I'm talking about. I know you guys are working in the rain, but you're going to have a place to call home, which is going to be very, very important. Dude, I'm feeling pretty good here. I'm liking where we're going. I like that we're getting some more food and fuel out here. Was our thing that hasn't been done yet. Nuzlocke family members join one of the settlers. Okay, so we have people coming in. We have more living space. Like things are starting to come together over here. They're going to start making wood and I don't really know. It seems weird that you can't just share things without the need for trade. So like, I don't know how they're going to help us, but we're going to try our best. Our saw pit is up and running. We could put somebody on this. I want to make this a very high priority so we can finish this. Emenruth, we've got new families moving in. That's what I'm talking about. Our approval rating is going up. In the last 30 days, we're not going to have any taxation, so that's good. We've got $179. That's enough to hire an army if we need, but we honestly... I'm going to try to expand a little bit, but we're going to have to put the tax back on eventually, because if we want to take new territories, it's going to take money. I feel like we should have put this hunting camp. I'm going to move it. We should have put this closer. It doesn't make sense to have it so far away. So I'm going to put it out here, and then we're going to have a road that goes to it. Connect this here. We're going to have like a little crossroads that takes us directly into town. That is going to be way more efficient than having them down there. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so we're going to be able to start working on those animals. Looks like the hunting camp is done. Let's go ahead and assign a couple guys to it. We're going to keep them going. Now, I just thought of something. I actually feel like we might be okay food-wise. We currently have 6 months of food here in Emenruth, and it's growing. We still have a ton of berries. We still have full people on it. We have all this farm stuff that we're going to be bringing in. I don't know if I'm making a mistake here or not, but I kind of feel like we've upgraded Nuzlocke over here because we have the 5 houses. I kind of feel like maybe we should go more towards armorers. We could have them trade food for our whatever it's called, and then we can start making helmets. But then I don't know how we would trade the helmets back. See, that's what doesn't make sense. I don't know what direction I want to go because I can't just say Nuzlocke, make a bunch of helmets, and then give it to our army over here. Obviously, this is going to be our big army. So God, dude, and I can't have them say, oh yeah, just grab a bunch of animal meat and then send it over. They won't do that either. So I don't know what to do. It's like every region is its own thing. Like they're not gonna have all the materials to be able to make the helms and stuff. They're gonna have to take that from us. We could trade them the armor plates because we have so many of them, the iron slabs, for food, which would help us out, but then we would have to trade something back to be able to get the helmets. To be honest, I feel like this is really silly that you can't. Yeah, see, we could send iron slabs, spears, sidearms, and stuff. I mean, we could trade like, what if we sent, I don't know, firewood in exchange for helms? That's point 2. So we'd have to send something good. Vegetables is 0.3. Malt is 0.7. Planks are 0.3. Dude, this is brutal. We could make tools here and then trade it back for helmets. I thought we ordered a mule. Did we not order a mule? Oh, because we paused it, maybe? I don't know. I mean, can our blacksmith make tools? What can he make? Our blacksmith can make tools. So we could turn them... We trade food for iron slabs, and then they make the helmets over there and whatever else, and then we could trade it back for tools. That seems like a halfway decent thing. And then this is focused on food. This has a lot of food resources, but it's focused on supplying our army with stuff. I kind of feel like that might be the direction. Oh, you have to commit too, dude. I wish we could restart this and make each one a specific thing, but I feel like we should get armor making to be able to make helmets, and then to be able to make mail armor, and then to be able to make master armor making. I think that's going to be the play. I really do. All right. Armor making, locking it in, switching it up a little bit. We have the whole rich animal deposit over here. I don't know if this is a mistake or not, but we're going to hope for the best. We need to upgrade this. We need a church. We need a market. We need planks. So we need our saw pit going. Do we have... Oh, we have nobody... Oh, that's the woodcutter's lodge. That's not the sawmill. Okay, we're going to want to put in the saw pit, of course. Put this right next to it. That's what I'm talking about. We could even make some extra roads that attach everything. Let's make sure everything is fully connected and there is no ifs, ands, or buts, dude. Everything good to go. Literally connecting everything, every direction that you could go. So that's just a giant square of cuttery. Okay, we've got that going. I think we're gonna want to set up a market. I really hope we're making the right call here. I really don't know though. So I'm gonna set up a marketplace. I mean, it could just kind of be this area. I don't think it's gonna have to be that big, if you want me to be honest. I think we could get away with something like this. This is gonna be a slightly smaller setup. So we've got a marketplace there. People are going to be able to go sell their wares. And in the marketplace, what else do we need? We need fuel, food, and clothing. We also need the saw pit built. We've got one extra person, so we're going to start building that. Once we can get a church out here, and then we can start upgrading the backyards, turn them into blacksmiths, we can get stuff going. We're going to get it going. Looks like our saw pit over here was completed, so I'm going to go ahead and put somebody on that. We've got somebody on the saw pit as well, so we're hopefully going to see the timber and planks start going up. I don't know if that's a waste, but for now I think we're good. Wheat and stuff is in 81 days. We're in good shape. We need some more bandit camps to go fight. Oh, there's one right there. Did we send it? I kind of feel like we send it. How many people? Yeah, we can take these guys. I mean, this could get us in trouble, but I really don't want to wait, though. We're going to take our archer militia, and we are going to strike while the iron is hot. Rally the troops. Let's go, men. Drop your jobs. Drop whatever you're doing. The women and children will stay behind. They will take care of business as much as they can, and we need to go to war. Let's go, men. That's what I'm talking about. Storm the edge of town. It's time to go on a siege. Let's earn some respect, some influence from those around us, and let's go take what's ours. It's not really ours, but we're going to go take it anyway. All right, so we're going to take these guys, and we are going to go attack the brigands over there. Now, he has some armor people out. He's got some infantry out, so I hope they don't beat us there. But yeah, we're going to go try to take these guys on. I'm trying to see if there's anybody else that popped up we could take on as well. Unfortunately not. All right, so it's the middle of June. We do have 80 days. I'm hoping we can get out there and get back. Let's see how long it takes, actually. So it was at 80 days. We are marching across territories. Hopefully, he does not see this as an act of aggression. Oh, we've got something happening over here. More brigands over there. Oh, there's another bandit camp over there. Ah, so we're going to be fighting over resources here, huh? They're going this way. Let's take this one and let's take that one. Here we go. We got a battle coming on. We're going to be a little bit tired. Oh, gosh. Aim and fire, gentlemen. Shoot at will. 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 Kill them. Oh, gosh. Oh, they closed the gap really quickly. We had 36 men. Let's see if any of them die. Holy cow, this is really not good. Come on. Come on, break their will. Break their souls. break their skulls. Come on, man. Come on, man. We need some more guys that have, like, spears and stuff, too. I feel like we're really missing that. We lost one guy. That's okay, you know? We can worry about that later. Are those men still coming? They are. They might change directions, though. We should try to go hit that camp. Family members join the settlers in Immenruth. Okay. So let's go. We're going to go see what we've got going on here. We're going to take this. We got some influence. We have a new message. I'm going to send that to our treasury. And then I'm going to send our men over here. Looks like this is just an empty bandit camp, actually. So we might just be able to take the wares. And we'll see what happens. Shoot, dude. Okay. How many days do we have? 67 days. So that took about 2 weeks to get to the other side of the map. We're going to go claim this. We might be able to get some more riches. And then I think we end up sending people back home. Unless there's another bandit camp. Okay, yeah. We should have been going after this stuff all along. Families are moving in. Things are happening back home. We are losing out on food and fuel, but it's going to be okay. The men are going to be back to work soon enough. We're going to claim this. I'm going to send this to our treasury. We made a little bit of money. All right. Gentlemen, please go home as quickly as possible. Do not cause any issues with anybody over in here. Let's just get home and call it a day. We got to get people back in the fields. We got to get people back working. Obviously, the town is kind of struggling a little bit without them, so we got to try to get them back in action. Let's see what's going on over here. We've got our market set up. I want to do some upgrades. We need a church. We need food and fuel and stuff. Haven't changed much on that end. All right, the gentlemen are home. Now we should be able to disband it, and they're all going to go home and get back to their regular jobs. We got to get back to collecting food, and somehow fuel is now low. We've got timber. We've got planks. Do we not have enough firewood? We've got plenty of firewood. I guess we're just not making as much charcoal as we would have liked. I'm going to import a few more sheep. I think we have space, right? We've got space for 3 more. We could have sheep and lamb. I don't know what lamb do. Let's no trade on sheep. Let's import some lamb. I'm not sure what lamb do, but we're going to add 3. I think maybe it's food. Maybe it's not. We'll see what happens. Obviously, we need food, so we'll let that ride. We've got our new setup over here. It looks like it's working. People are getting stuff done. Let me check our livestock. I bet we could use... We have a bunch of mules and stuff. I bet we could use some more oxen. I might add some more oxen. I might order another one. I don't know. Maybe not. I'm not sure. It always seems like getting oxen to deliver stuff is the hard part. So you know what? Let's screw it. Let's just do it. Why not? A hitching post only costs 1, so we'll just put a hitching post out here, and we'll order another ox, and we'll put him specifically on the saw pit, and maybe that'll help us out a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. Not too worried about the wood situation. We're doing pretty good on wooden planks, but just want people to be productive is all. Look at our fields, dude. We've got the barley. It's at about a 39% growth rate. We've got 40 days before we're going to be doing that. Wheat is at 42%. The other wheat field is at 44%. So we're actually looking okay. The wheat is not showing anything yet. Hopefully that happens soon. Got lots of fuel and 5 months of food over here. I'm going to say if we just have people waiting around, we could build some more burgage plots out here. Let's see if we can make it big enough. Maybe something like that. All right, let's go ahead and build those guys. So we're going to get some more houses out here. We're going to have our little village continuing around this this marketplace. Again, the saw pit. Oh, we don't have anybody in it. That's why. Okay. We need to put somebody on the saw pit. We don't have anybody in the woodcutter's lodge. Where's everybody at? Where's everybody at? We've got one on the storehouse, one on the logging camp. We need somebody on the woodcutter's lodge, and I guess we have 2 on the food. So let's take somebody off of the hunter's camp over here, and we're going to put somebody on the woodcutters. We want these people to make sure that they have fuel for the winter, and then we just need to start attracting more people. Shoot. This is rough. We need more people because we need people working in the saw pit and stuff. So we need to give this town some love. We need more houses and attract some people. If we build... We're kind of trying a few things out and seeing what works. If we build like a what's it called out here? A storehouse Does that automatically add to the entire town's thing to where we aren't going to have somebody coming out here to grab the stuff from it? I don't know how we want to manage this. I kind of wish we would have put this more over here because I think it would have been quicker. We actually probably could just build a road that goes straight all the way back. Little highway to get them back there. That'll make things a bit quicker. But yeah, we should have put it over here because it would have been a short walk over to the charcoal kiln. The thing is we're not getting a lot of charcoal. Sometimes things slow down. Before it was planks. Now we're pretty good on planks. But for whatever reason, I feel like we're just not making as much charcoal as we should, or firewood. Do we have people in the firewood thing over here? We've got somebody in the logging camp. We've got somebody in the woodcutter. We've got somebody in the saw pit. We're just not, I don't know, it's weird. We're not getting there. Are any of these, do they have people in them? And they have backyards. Okay, I mean, we've got extra people right now. We could turn this into a vegetable garden. Yields depend on plot size. Provides a passive yield of eggs. I'm gonna do chickens there. I feel like we should have done bigger garden sizes. We should have thought of that. So if we make something with a huge backyard, it's gonna, like, if we do something like skinny but long, like that has enough for a house plus a side house plus a giant backyard. Interesting. Or if we do it super skinny, look how big we can make like the gardens, dude. Oh my gosh. Look at the size of that garden we could have. I almost feel like that might be the play. Should we make an overly large plot and try to turn that into a garden and it brings us constant vegetables? We're trying some random stuff here, baby. That is the creme de la creme. That's the main gardening house. Nuslo's running out of fuel. Well, that's not good. We have no fuel. What happened? We need somebody in the saw pit. We just need more people out here is the problem. We need to build some more of these. We're at a lack of people. Hey, guess what? It's the same problem that we had over here. Okay, let's take a look at the crops. We've got 34 days. I feel like we're in a good spot here. We've been making those pole arms as well as the small shields, so we're gonna be able to start outfitting other armies. So like we can make a militia footsman, which I think they take the small shields and recruits. We can make spear militia, which use spears. We can make polearm militia. So obviously we don't want all of these right now, but we're going to be able to use different tools for different jobs. I am getting a little bit worried for the winter coming up over here in Nuzlocke because we're still, it's just not working very quickly. I mean, we've got 28 logs here. We've got somebody working the storehouse, so they should be moving things around. We also want them working to be taking care of the hunting. So let's check on the hunting. Still have plenty of animal pelts there. Em and Ruth just had a new family move in. That's great. I doubled up people on the woodcutter's lodge. We don't want people freezing. Do we have any homeless? We don't have any homeless. We need people not to freeze. So we're still building a couple houses here, but our main thing is we need people to go out and get firewood. So that's, hopefully we're going to be able to fix that before winter comes, and we are 1 month away from getting people back in the farmhouse, collecting everything off of our fields. Things are looking okay. The berry deposit is about tapped here, but we have 8 months of food. Family members are joining in Eminruth. All right, we're getting more people. That's good. I want to see this thing go up. I don't know how effective this has been. The hitching post isn't even built yet. I don't think this is that effective. I think, if anything, this is slowing us down. We're going to come back and revisit this. I'm going to take a couple people back from that. We have a decent amount of timber and stuff. If anything, I would think put an extra person on the logging camp over here, which we already have plenty of, and have extra people to be able to build this stuff before winter comes. We've got chickens here. Is somebody in this one? I mean, I'm tempted to do chickens here again. I don't know how much food chickens bring you. Passive yield of eggs. It can't hurt. This takes somebody out of our workforce, but I feel like it can't hurt. So I'm goat shed. Passive yield of hides. We could do a goat shed and get goats. We don't have any goats yet. I don't feel like we need hides, though, so I kind of want to do things that bring us food. Oh, gosh. Okay. We're mixing things up. I'm trying to find passive ways to make sure we always have food. Look at this giant thing. the creme de la creme, the golden jewel of Immenruth there. I think one of our houses over here and Nuzlocke was completed. Yep, we've got some extra burgage plots up here. Looks... We have food for 12 months, but we don't have firewood. I don't understand how we're not getting firewood. We have this thing maxed out. Make some freaking firewood, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward a little bit. Oh, man. All right. So we've unassigned families, construction finished on this burgage plot here. So we need somebody to move into this. That would be absolutely massive. Expand the living space. I'm going to turn it into a vegetable garden, but we need somebody in there. Dude, look at all the vegetables we could make. Dude, that is ridiculous. We just need somebody in there. Oh my gosh. Is there a... Yeah, there is like a little thing in the back, so I'm going to make sure they have a road that comes out that they can go around if they want to. That is so outrageous. Look at this thing, and it goes all the way back there. We're going to get so many... Like, there are so many things I'm learning. We should have had this entire city focused on that and farming. That should have been it. That's the thing. That's the one. That's all we do. That should have been the answer. And honestly, now that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to go in. We're going to craft another one, and we're just going to do the same thing. These are going to be massive vegetable plots here. Boom. Make a couple more. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get some people moving in and getting this cracking. We have a lot of people coming in down here. So you know what? I'm going to make another well. Hopefully that's a good decision, but everyone needs water, so let's just make it more accessible. We need to, as we fan out, we need to have more and more wells and more access to water. I wonder if we could do another church. I don't know. We gotta be smart about this. All right, how are we looking? We've got 23 days. Let's go ahead and fast forward a little bit. Is Nuzlocke doing a little bit better? We got 2 months of fuel. That's what I'm talking about. All right, they're starting to get their act together. The little step-sister village over there. Ayo, that pause. Let's not go there, Trev. Okay. We're looking all right. Our berry deposit is completely maxed, so we can take some people off of this. I bet we could do a little bit of hunting. We're at 14. I'm going to add a second person to the hunt. We're going to add a third person to charcoal. We haven't been making any iron lately, so we're going to put somebody on that and somebody back on the smithy. We're going to take all these people off in a couple days to get them out in the fields, working and making sure we're able to harvest everything on time before the winter. We got to figure out how we're gonna time that right. How are we looking? Got a ton of berries. Berries was the key. We've got 17 days there. We've only got 4 iron slabs. We've got 93 iron ore. So yeah, we need to keep the iron going because we're making stuff. 48 sidearms, 65 warbows, 36 small shields, 35 pole arms. Eventually we're going to want to change that to maybe wooden parts and spears. I don't know. We'll see. We've got our giant farming houses that are going up. We just need people to move into those, but we have a lot of empty houses before that gets there. I think most of these don't have anybody in them. Maybe not. I guess that one doesn't have anybody in it. I think we might be doing okay. All right, we got 11 days left. Around 5 days, I think I'm going to take people off of all the extras. So we can think about mortgage plot done. That's what I'm talking about. We need somebody moving in there. We want people to have time to be able to move over to the farmhouse and be ready for it. We don't want to mess this up. 4 months of fuel and 8 months of food. I really don't know. Well, we could put an extra person on the woodcutter's lodge. We're maxed out on the charcoal kiln. We have a lot of firewood. It's just not being transformed. Or I think it's just really slow. Not enough stable space. Wait, what? What? We don't have enough pasture space. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. That's not good. They might run away. Dorothea's going somewhere. That's not good. How do I expand this? Have we had the livestock trading post buying things this entire time? We've been importing lambs. Okay, that's my bad. No trade on those. Shoot. I don't know what to do here. Without space, the animals may run away. Okay, should we set up a second one then? I'm gonna set up a second one, and we're gonna make this absolute #1 priority. We paid money for those sheep, so I do not want them going anywhere else. We've got somebody open for it. I'm gonna take, we want the trading post open. I'm gonna take, do we want somebody in that to take care of these animals? I'm gonna take them off. We're gonna hope this gets built right away. Come on. Somebody build this. I don't I don't want to lose any animals. We've got 8 sheep and 3 lambs. All right, so they're getting to work on it, but we also can't forget about, we've got 4 days left till we need people in the farms. Oh my goodness, dude, this is stressful. Okay, I'm going to say let's take the extra person off logging. Let's take, I don't know who else we're going to take away from this. We're going to take somebody off the forager hut. Obviously, we don't need that anymore. We're going to leave these 2 guys working for now. We're going to take the extra person off the hunting camp. Are we good on food? We have 8 months of food. Yeah, we're good on food for right now. So we're going to take somebody off the hunting camp. We're going to put at least 3 people. 3 people on the farms. Let's get them over to the farmhouse. Let's get to that. Shoot, we should have done this a little bit earlier. We want people there to start taking advantage of everything. I'm going to say, I don't know what our priority is here. This is going to be interesting. Family members are moving in. Oh my gosh, everything is happening all at once. Which family members? Where? Do we have anybody in either of these? That would be really clutch if we did. We don't. Okay, let's, we have more family members. Let's get more people out in the fields. All right. Sheep farm. Are we good? Did we save it? We still have all of our sheep and lambs. I think we might have lost 1, but we've got enough pasture space now, so that's good. We've got people out in the fields. I'm gonna say let's make this a high priority and this a high priority. We want to get some barley. We also want, oh shoot, make that a medium priority. We also want the wheat, obviously, to be able to make bread and stuff. Dude, this is so stressful. Okay. Winter is coming. We don't have a lot of time to work with this, but hopefully we're going to be able to get it done. How's our team over here doing? Dude, this is getting so ridiculous. We've got 13 months of food and 16 months of fuel. That's what I'm talking about. So let's bring some people off of that. Let's make sure we have somebody on the granary. Let's make sure we have somebody in the logging camp. That leaves nobody left. The hunt looks good. Dude, that's crazy how much hunting we're able to do. We need more people. I guess I'll take somebody off the granary for now since we have enough food. We want them to finish building these houses and make sure there's no homelessness, although there shouldn't be. There's 15 families. We have 5 level 1 families and we have 5 houses, so maybe that's just a little bit old. We need that above 50% so this could start growing, and then we're going to be good to go. But I do like, I don't want to grow this too much. I don't want it to become a problem. I want it to just kind of run itself, so we're going to always make sure we have plenty of extra there. Okay, things are going well. We need fuel. Fuel's a bit of a concern. But as long as we take care of these fields and we get the barley and stuff that we need, we've got 78 wheat and 2 barley. We're going to be able to collect all this stuff and then use the windmill to be able to turn it into flour to make bread here in the oven. And then we're also going to be able to use the malt house to be able to turn the barley into whatever it is. So this guy, the brewery, can make beer. Let's advance this. I don't know how long we have to work, but it seems like we're doing okay. We are 99% there, 0% there, 0% there. What's our plan? Second year is going to be fallow. This second year is going to be fallow. This second year is going to be fallow. And then this next year is going to be wheat. This next year is going to be wheat. What are we doing here? I think that's right. I feel like we didn't get that much wheat. And where's the wheat going? I guess the wheat is being turned into grain. Okay, we have 22 wheat and we have 65 grain. Okay, I think we did okay there. So now we're moving the fields over to being plowed. I think we want this fallow right now. And I think it's going to be wheat next. And then this is going to be no. I don't frickin' know, dude. I think we got it all. I'm pretty sure we got it all. Let's see what the people are doing. We have people crafting, waiting, gathering. I think we can probably drop at least a few families from this. Maybe get people going back out to the animals. We don't have any berries. We can have people building and then of course we can put people into the windmill and into the malt house. So we're going to be able to turn that barley into ale for the tavern. We need to import more malt too. We're running out of malt. The tavern hasn't been running on it. I don't think we have enough of a crop of malt to be able to run on it full time, but at least it is going to save us a little bit of money. Okay. Man, this is kind of intense. Do we have any other camps we can go fight? Not currently. We got to keep an eye on that though. I think eventually we're going to have to get some more influence. We're at 557. We need 1,000 to be able to claim our next territory, and we're I guess just gonna keep moving like that. Ordered another ox at our hitching post up here. I am really tempted. Dude, we could even build some houses up here and eventually have people move in and strictly work at these camps. I'm really tempted to put people out here. See if we can't improve our situation. I mean, we're looking okay. We've got plenty of timber. We need firewood. Honestly, if anything, well, we've got 134 firewood. We just need more charcoal. I don't know, dude. It's kind of tough to manage, not gonna lie. We have 3 people on charcoal and it's just not going anywhere. I'm really hoping we can get... Oh, do we have somebody move in here? We did. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna upgrade this to veggies as well. I'm gonna upgrade this to veggies. So whenever anybody moves in these, it's just automatically gonna become veggies all day. I'm gonna do the whole subdivision the exact same. So we're gonna come back along this road. We're gonna fix this thing up. Nope, I don't want that. We want to start here, go here, come back along the road. We can fit 3 more. Okay. Might be a waste of space, might not. I'm not sure. We're gonna find out. But like I said, we're just kind of trying new things here in this episode, and we need to find ways to become a bit more self-sufficient, which honestly, I feel like we're doing a decent job. So we've got some more farming-based houses there. Obviously, we have the farms going on here. I don't know what's going on with the farms. I want to make sure they're all on fallow because I want to have them ready for next year. We have no more wheat, so I don't think the farmhouse is going to be doing anything. Are these people just sitting around? They're transporting, going home, whatever. We could take them off. We could put somebody on the communal oven. We have 72 flour and 47 grain. So we're going to have the windmill continue, and then we're going to start making the flour into bread, which should help out our food situation. We've got our malt house, which is making malt, which is going to help out our beer situation at the tavern. We currently have -1 ale, so that's not going well, but hopefully we're going to be able to get there. We've got sidearms, we've got war bows, we've got pole arms, we've got all kinds of stuff. We're looking all right. So I feel like we kind of solved a bit of a crisis. Our next crisis is going to be the fact that this guy is expanding and taking land like it's his job. So we got to take out some other bandit camps, and we're going to have to put our foot down and make sure that stops. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is getting crazy.